Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the life and career of a true television icon, a woman whose sharp wit and no-nonsense attitude changed the face of daytime TV forever. You know her, you love her, you might even be a little scared of her. We're talking about the one and only Judge Judy. For 25 seasons, Judith Sheindlin wasn't just a judge. She was an institution. The sound of her gavel was the definitive punctuation mark on countless afternoons. With catchphrases like baloney, is not an answer, and the classic, on your best day. You're not as smart as I am on my worst day. She became more than a TV personality. She became a cultural phenomenon, a symbol of common sense justice that resonated with millions around the globe. But how did a family court judge from New York City become one of the highest paid and most influential figures in television history? Let's find out. Our story begins in Brooklyn, New York, where Judith Susan Bloom was born in 1942. From an early age, she was known for being whip-smart and outspoken traits that would certainly define her future career. She flew through her education, graduating from American University, and then earning her Juris Doctor degree from New York Law School in 1965, where she was the only woman in her graduating class. Think about that. For a moment, a trailblazer from the very start after passing the bar. She began her career as a corporate lawyer, but soon found her true calling in the chaos of the New York City family court system. In 1972, she became a prosecutor, tackling tough cases involving child welfare and domestic issues. This wasn't a cushy corner office job. This was the front lines. She saw the real-life consequences of broken systems and personal disputes, experiences that hardened her and sharpened her legendary ability to spot a lie from a mile away. She was known for being tough, but fair, and incredibly efficient. In 1982, Major Coach, impressed by her formidable reputation, appointed her as a criminal court judge. 4 years later, she was promoted to supervising judge in the Manhattan division of the family court. This is where the legend of Judge Judy truly began to form. She was tired of the slow-moving, often ineffective legal process. She developed a style of rocket docket justice, cutting through the nonsense to get to the heart of the matter quickly and decisively. She was known for her brutal honesty and for holding people accountable for their actions, qualities that were often missing in the bogged-down court system. Her reputation for being a judicial firecracker didn't stay within the courthouse walls. In 1993, the Los Angeles Times published a profile on her, and soon after, she was featured on the prestigious news program 60 Minutes. The segment showcased her unique brand of justice to a national audience, and television producers took notice. They saw a star in the making. A production company approached her with an idea. A reality courtroom show where she would preside over real small claims cases with her signature style. Initially, Judy was hesitant, but she decided to take a chance. And in 1996, Judge Judy premiered. The show was an instant runaway hit. Audiences were captivated. In a world of scripted dramas, here was something raw, authentic, and incredibly entertaining. People were, just tuning in to see who would win a dispute over a used car or an unpaid loan. They were tuning in for Judy. They loved her sharp comebacks, her unwavering confidence, and her ability to cut people down to size with just a look. She was the tough-love grandmother, the no-nonsense teacher, and the ultimate arbiter of truth, all rolled into one. The formula was simple but brilliant. Real people, real cases, and a real judge who wasn't afraid to speak her mind. The show's success was staggering. It quickly became the #1 rated syndicated program, and for over a decade, it was the most watched show in all of daytime television, often pulling in more viewers than Titans, like The Oprah Winfrey Show. Judge Judy wasn't just on TV. She was *TV. Her salary reflected that, eventually reaching a reported $47 million per year, making her one of the highest paid personalities on television. So, what was the secret to her incredible, long-lasting appeal? It comes down to a few key things. First, authenticity. Judge Judy was never playing a character. What you saw on screen was Judith Sheindlin. Her impatience with fools, her respect for personal responsibility, and her uncanny BS detector were all genuine. Viewers could sense that in an often fake world. She was refreshingly real. Second, her rulings were based on common sense. She often said, "If it doesn't make sense, it's not true." She bypassed complicated legal jargon and focused on the simple facts and basic principles of right and wrong. People understood her decisions because they were logical and fair. She provided a sense of order and moral clarity that people craved. And third, the show was a masterclass in human nature. Every case was a mini drama, a snapshot of everyday conflicts that viewers could relate to. Disputes between neighbors, family members, and ex-lovers played out in her courtroom, and Judy was the master conductor, orchestrating the chaos into a satisfying resolution, usually in under 22 minutes. She taught life lessons along with her legal rulings. Take responsibility for your actions. Tell the truth. Don't loan money to family unless you're prepared to lose it. After 25 incredible seasons and more than 12,000 episodes, the final gavel fell on Judge Judy in 2021. But Judy wasn't done. She almost immediately launched a new show, Judy Justice, on Amazon's streaming service, proving her brand of justice was just as relevant in the digital age. The format is slightly updated with a new cast of legal aids, but the star of the show remains unchanged as sharp, witty, and uncompromising as ever. The show quickly became a hit on the platform, earning her a Daytime Emmy. Beyond the courtroom, Judith Sheindlin is also a best-selling author, a devoted wife to a husband, Jerry, who is also a former judge, a mother, and a grandmother. She's built an empire not on a gimmick, but on intelligence, integrity, and an unwavering belief in personal accountability. From the family courts in New York to the pinnacle of television stardom, Judge Judy's journey is a testament to the power of being unapologetically yourself. She didn't just entertain us, she taught us. She showed us that justice can be swift, that common sense is a virtue, and that you should never, ever try to lie to someone who's smarter than you are. She is, and always will be, a true American original. Thanks so much for watching. What's your favorite Judge Judy moment or catchphrase? Let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, look into her life, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. We'll see you in the next one.